don't know, 8 years ago I started YouTube. But back then I didn't have too much knowledge on cars. All I had was an electrical technician kind of knowledge. But throughout the time, I've actually learned a lot. In the 8 years, I actually worked at a dealership where they actually taught me so much. I learned so much more mechanical stuff. Back then, I probably would just take this thing to the shop, but now I'm actually able to work on it. I actually gained some tools, knowledge, and a lot of help and support from my friends. Another thing to know, throughout the 8 years, I've gone through multiple different jobs. Luckily, I'm at a job now that pays very well, that I'm able to play with this and also take care of all my billings. Another thing to know is I do have a fiance who's very supportive and caring and helping. She's actually very encouraging of me doing this, so I'm blessed to have her in my life. In those 8 years, I actually worked at a dealership. I worked at Mazda, and right there I learned so much. I had met so many great people who were actually helping and willing to learn with me. So throughout the 8 years, I met multiple different people who's helping and caring. I've actually have a buddy that's doing YouTube as well, doing very well, and he kind of motivated me to come back into it. But obviously I'm a little awkward with this, so it's kind of hard looking at a camera and not thinking as a person, but I'll get used to it more and more I do it. But as for now, we'll get a little rundown of what's all done in the blue within the 8 years. As far as blue goes, obviously we have the engine in. It is a 302. Do have a T5 paired with it. I don't know if people know before, but it wasn't automatic. But this is the second T5 that I have. The first one blew up, but that'll be a story for another time. Basically all stock except the carpet's ripped out, but that's because it smelled like cigarettes and old fries. I do have an Amazon special short shifter, and I did make a custom dash just because most of the electronics didn't work. But as far as that, everything's still the same on this. Wheels are still the same, just different tires, but I do have plans on getting some nice wheels for it later. The wing actually did rip off when I first went to the drag strip, or second time I went to the drag strip. Obviously the paint's still all faded and nasty, but I do plan on painting it, but I do want to paint it myself, so it'll make for some good videos. So I got the race helmets in the back. I did carry passengers because I was running a 14-second, but almost went into 13, so thank God on that, or else I wouldn't be able to drive my fiance. Yeah, as far as that, I'll give another video later about all that's done to it, what's all in the engine, transmission, and some stories on it. But for now, that's about it. Yeah, that's just a quick rundown of me in blue. Obviously I'll give more detail on what's going on, what's all in blue and what's done to it, or what the future plan is. But for now, that's about it. I'll give some driving videos of me driving around Levine and go from there. See you guys later.